This is actually really simple. Say you want to explain everything. What's the symbol for everything? The circle. And so you would call this the incomprehensible. It cannot be comprehended, it's everything. But what I say is there is a way or a trick to comprehend this. And that's to turn it into a linear expression of itself, which is to create lines. Now, a cross inside of a circle, or a cross instead of a circle, is kind of a complementary image, but it's also an image in conflict. This is why one of the definitions of cross means angry, to be cross. So what you do to this is you create, and these are ordinates. This is in plain Cartesian geometry, they are labeled y and x. Y and x in genetics is male and female, and that's what this is. The circle is everything. It's a sexual expression in geometry, and then to reconcile this conflict of the cross, you create a third ordinate, and it goes like that. And what you have is the model for three-dimensional space when you do this. And what if I showed you this on an object? I would show you a object that is the jack. And what I've done here is I've turned the jack so you could see the fifth and sixth prongs of the jack at 45 degrees. Which, to show you, I would poke a hole through this paper and it would be coming straight at you, and you couldn't see it. So if I turn it at an angle, you can now see the fifth and sixth prongs, which are a representation of you. You are seeing into the cross. And what this cross is, also, is if you visualize this as the wide part of a cone, you are looking into a cone, into time, and you're seeing down into it. I can't remember where I was going with that. But so, see, you have reconciled, and I draw this line going out purposely. What you can do is you can connect the tip of this like this. And so from a symbol of conflict, a cross, you get its opposite, a five-pointed star, going out of this. And this pole right here is our letter J. And this right here is our letter A. And what you're doing is you're going up and you're coming back in like this. And this is an Egyptian Ankh. And what the J has done, it has joined. J is the first letter of join. J is the first letter of journey, justice, judge, jury, adjudication, for a reason. So this is a conflict. You are reconciling this conflict by joining these two things together. So this third thing is like, therefore, if this was sexual, it would be androgynous. Another way to say cross is to say cruci. 5, 5, 4, 5. At 45 degrees, you are crucified. It's logical. It's mathematical. Another way to see this is if you took the symbols of male and female. except you showed them like this, where you put the symbols inside. And then you united them, as I have done, to unite on the legs of the A, the male and female. Same object. Another way to look at this is if you say that this is a square, this is a compass, and this is a symbol of Freemasonry. Same thing. Over and over and over again, this is what this is pointing to. This is the middle way. And what I really wanted to show you was, now that I think of it, is the geometry of what this is. And I say, this is an L and an A. This is our L. This is our A. And this is the morpheme of ladder. And this is a J, and this is an A, and this is a morpheme of JA. And Jacob's ladder are what these two morphemes are. And what's happening is this, if we were looking at the Freemason symbol, you have a square, you have a compass. What this compass is doing is it's measuring the L, A, T's across, IONSHIP. It's measuring the relationship of everything, the circle, as a linear expression in lines. And so this is the central morpheme of relationship. And you want to figure something out, you have to have a relationship. And so to do that, you have to have this structure. The J is actually how I figured this out, is that you're on a journey. This is an axis pole, and you are going up, and you are completing this journey, and you are finding the key of life. You are finding the middle way between these two extremes, and that is the Egyptian Ankh, the key of life.